How to knit the Hyacinth blossom stitch, English style. For this tutorial, you will need a pair of knitting needles and a ball of yarn. Special thanks to our sponsor Webs for providing today's yarn. Today we are using their Northampton yarn from their Valley Yarns line in the color Raspberry Heather. For this stitch you'll need to know the following techniques: knit, purl, purl 5 together. To begin this stitch you must cast on in multiples of 6 plus 2. Row 1. Beginning on the wrong side of our pattern, we're going to knit 1. Then we'll start our repeat by purling 5 together. So we're going to go purlwise into the next 5 stitches. This can be a little bit hard. Okay, here we go. There's 5. And we did it. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so that's the purl 5 together. Then we're going to knit 1, then purl 1 into the same stitch, then knit 1 again into that same stitch. Okay, then purl 1 again, and knit 1 more into that same stitch. So this is a total of 5 stitches that we've just made into that one stitch. Alright, and we're going to repeat this sequence all the way across until the last stitch in our row. Okay, there's the purl 5 together again. Sometimes people might use a crochet hook to get through all 5 stitches. That can help. Alright, so repeat the purl 5 together and then the purl 1, knit 1 5 times into the next stitch until the last stitch in our row. Now when we reach the last stitch in our row, we are going to knit 1. Row 2, we're going to purl all stitches. Row 3, we're going to begin by knitting 1. Then we'll start our repeat by knitting 1 and purling 1 to the next stitch. Then we'll knit 1 again, purl 1 again, all into the same stitch, and finish up with a knit 1. Okay, and then we're going to do a purl 5 together. Alright, so slip all these stitches purlwise onto our working needle. I like to work close to the edge myself. So there's 5. Insert your needle purlwise and then yarn over and draw through. Alright, so there's our purl 5 together. So we're going to repeat this sequence all the way across until the last stitch in our row. And when we reach the last stitch in our row, we will knit 1. Row 4, we're going to purl all stitches. Row 5, we're going to knit each stitch in this row, but instead of bringing the yarn around the needle once, we'll wrap it 3 times. So that's 1, 2, 3, then draw the yarn through. Okay, so we'll have 3 loops for each stitch in this row. So enter your needle, yarn 1, 2, 3, then draw the yarn through. Okay, insert needle, wrap 1, 2, 3, draw the yarn through. Do this all the way across until the end of the row. Row 6, we're going to purl each stitch in this row. When we purl the stitch, we're going to drop the extra loops. So we got an extended stitch here for each stitch. So purl each stitch, drop the loops all the way across. So we're not purling into each loop, we're dropping those additional loops for each one. Alright, so we're going to repeat this sequence all the way across until the end of the row. Repeat rows 1 through 6 until you've reached your desired length. And that's how you knit the Hyacinth Blossom Stitch. After a few repeats, your pattern should look like this. Want more New Stitch a Day? Join our VIP email list to get every stitch directly to your inbox. Sign up today at newstitchaday.com/VIP.